Welcome once again to Vegas Valley Treasures. My name is Kenneth. I am your host, your hand model, and the self-proclaimed Vegas Valley Treasure Hunter, which means I go out and find pretty things, bring them home, which gets me into lots of trouble because my house is now filled with jewelry. As you've seen over the course of my videos, there's just too much. So please join me as I do another unboxing video here. I had a partial unboxing video yesterday. For some reason, I was recording and I wound up bumping the mouse. Ooh, so I do that a lot, don't I? Bump into things. And I wound up turning off the recording. I might post that video anyway, even though it's only a partial video. I was really upset because I went through a lot of really pretty pieces, which are now in with Grogu over there. But let's start going through some stuff here. I don't know. This is an interesting one. It's not a link chain. It's rings, and they look very tarnished, almost like they're silver. But I wouldn't expect a nice silver piece like this in the collection because I haven't seen anything that was precious metal that was more than like an earring or something that was hard to detect. It's definitely non-ferrous, isn't it? Oh no, it does attract. Okay, so it's not. It is slightly ferrous. It's a very small amount of iron in there. Okay, that's good to know. Probably could go for a good cleaning and wipe down though, because I mean, there's a lot of tarnish on this thing. Other than that, I mean, it's an interesting little choker. It probably could do for a extender, just to give some flexibility to what it is. I don't see any jewelry marks anywhere. Let me grab my little scope and take a quick look at the clasp. Bear with me a second. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing between my ears either. You'd think by now I would have figured that out. But no, I mean, it looks like a nice piece. I just need to clean it up a bit, see what I can do with it. Maybe add that extender to it, but not. Oh, well, we certainly have a piece of chain right here that we could do with. Let's do that while we're thinking about it. It certainly doesn't hurt, right? So we'll just snip a piece of this off by opening the copper ring. If I didn't have this handy, I wouldn't be doing this right now. Throw that back over there. I don't think this would look bad on here. And we'll just attach it to that last ring, just to give a little bit more length when the person who winds up with it wants a little more flexibility, because then they can wear it either as a choker, as it's designed, or as a longer length. I mean, it's not really giving much length difference, but still, I think it's appropriate on a piece like this to give that option. Okay, we'll put this in my pile here to put into the ultrasonic cleaner. What do we got here? We've got a tool in hand that doesn't need to be in hand. This is a naked chain, but it's a nice chain. It's a nice gold tone. It's not a bad weight. The clasp looks like it's got a little tarnish to it, but not a lot. I don't know. Let me take a look through my scope, see if there's anything. But first, let's check to see if this is ferrous. I think it's going to be yes, obviously. Okay, good. See, I don't mind finding ferrous pieces. I mean, it just means I don't have to hunt for gold and silver once I know. It's one of the things I definitely look for when I'm trying to evaluate a piece is whether or not it's precious metals or not. Yeah. This has no jewelry marks, no nothing. Okay. The clasp itself, this looks like it's losing whatever electroplating it has, but it's still not a bad looking piece. I might consider changing out the clasp for I know, I do it all the time, a lovely little lobster claw. What do you think? I could get away with it. The question is, do I want to? I think I'm going to leave this one as is. I'm going to throw this also through the ultrasonic, see if I can get a little more of the shine back on it. So you're not going to be bagged today. Okay. So what we've got here is a nice little charm to hold a photo. We can glue a photo in here on a nice silver tone chain. It's got a, oh, I see writing. There's a jewelry mark here. Well, something. Let's take a peek. 10 karat gold plating, 10K GP, and a manufacturer mark of CM. Interesting. Is that 10 karat? 18 karat. Either way, whatever plating was on here, I don't see it. But I will put it with a card that appropriately states what it is. Let's check the clasp here. Clasp works. I don't like the tiny little jump ring at the end, but I'm not going to change anything on it because it does have a set of markings on it. Is there something on the other side too? Let me take a quick peek. Sorry, taking this thing off camera again. Nope, nothing on the other side. Yeah, you're not, like, my camera here is not quite good enough to see the lettering on there. But it's there. Okay. So 10K, or is it 18K? Let me just double check. No, it's not 10K, it's 18K gold plating. 18K gold plating CM. So let's write that up. I'll grab one of my little index cards. So the company name is CM. And it says 18K GP. The charm doesn't have any markings on it, but it feels very light. Just, well, there is iron in here. You can see that it is attracted to the magnet just slightly. And yet, it has markings that say it's something with a little bit of value. Gold plating does not really add much to an item except aesthetics, in my opinion. It's a pretty chain. I can't argue with that. And I'm sure that whomever winds up with this piece will enjoy the fact that it looks pretty and has room for a family photo or the photo of somebody they love. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Kenneth. No, I'm not making another piece for Tori right now. Sorry, Tori. I've got other plans right now around that. I still have to finish buying gifts for the holidays, and she's definitely on my list. I'm gonna have an interesting life, if nothing else. Let's get this on the jewelry card. And there we are. Put this in the bag. I'm going to put this in with Grogu. I can eventually sell this piece as is. Yay! Let's see what else we got. We got a butterfly. That's a pretty pendant. It looks like it could hold a rhinestone there, but there was nothing there. You can see there's no glue, no nothing. Interesting. And you can see that whatever plating is on here is wearing away. There's sections here that are brassy rather than silvery. Huh. Oh, nice extender. Am I imagining? Is there a gap there? No. Okay. Well, the clasp works. I want to throw this through my ultrasonic as well, just to be safe. Maybe it's tarnish rather than damage to the electroplating. or whatever plating there is. Interesting piece. Okay. We've got some 50 beads. Is this the clasp? BRISSYS. Huh. I don't see how this opens. Doesn't seem to. Oh. There's a magnet in here, and this opens up and captures this little post right there. Look at that. Interesting. Huh. Let's check out we got a little art glass, or actually this is epoxy, probably resin heart. Got 2 beads there and 2 more beads here. Let's see, this has all of its rhinestones, and so does this. Let's look. I think I see some writing on the interior of the bead. These might be silver. I've certainly run into cases where I've seen things like this before. No, just wear and tear. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, as is, it's a pretty little piece. I was thinking that these pieces right here were supposed to stop the beads from moving past, but apparently not. Well, I want to put this through my cleaner regardless, because the chain itself has some dirt and residue on it. I'll put this into the pile. Okay, what do we got here? We've got, there's definitely 2 different clasps on this, and a chain, an extender. That's good. We'll come back to that in a minute because we're going to have to clean that up. The rhinestones look like they're in place over here and here, and little plastic beads. Nothing spectacular. Chain looks in good condition. I want to know what prompted someone to do this, though. So we've got 1 lobster claw on this side, and then we've got a little clasp here holding onto the extender. And this does not open. Okay. That might explain that we're trying to accomplish here. So what I want to do is remove the extender from the clasp and add it to the jump link that's here, effectively taking a second clasp off of this thing, because I think that is aesthetically unpleasing. Let's see, this has an opening right here. So we're going to open the jump ring to remove the to disconnect it from the clasp, because the clasp does not open. And I'm not going to force the clasp, because I will just break it, and there's no reason to do that right now. Come on, don't be like that. By the way, I know you guys probably just heard my phone going off. It's about the time that my wonderful girlfriend usually starts texting me. I'm always happy to answer her, but right now I've got my hands a little full, and I'm sure she'll forgive me, or at least I hope she will. I think this little ring can stay. Just need to close it when we're done. Okay. I was debating whether or not I want to replace that too, but I don't think so. I'll open this one here, and we'll add this back to the chain without broken clasp. Goodbye, broken clasp. I'll put you in my parts box, my little scrap pile. And never want to leave gaps in jump rings if you can avoid it, because things will eventually fall apart if you do. It's really amazing to me how the chain that's attached to the jump ring will find that little gap and find its way free. Charms will find it. Anything that you put there will find it. And I've had it happen so many times to me that I've gotten into the habit of always checking for a gap, which is good policy in general. I admit that I'm relatively a novice when it comes to fixing jewelry. I've just been learning as I go. If I make any obvious mistakes, I'm sure I'll hear it from the internet. And I would appreciate any advice that you might want to give. Please just leave some comments. And while you're at it, you can also like and subscribe. That would be very helpful. I think I've got 2 subscribers so far, and I know them both personally. One of them is my wonderful, wonderful girlfriend, and the other is family. Oh, there we go. Everything's back in order there. Now it doesn't look like somebody hodgepodged it together. It just looks like a good extender for this. This works well. And interesting, the bottom charms, this piece here, this is floating on this little piece of chain. Very interesting. So, very much matters the way that you wear it. Okay. Well, this one I also would like to throw through the ultrasonic cleaner. I don't think it looks very good the way it is. Let's grab the next piece. Okay, I sort of peeked at this one a little bit earlier, but I still wanted to bring it on camera. So what we've got is some stone beads. You can feel that they're nice and cold, and some stone a figurine, and some other stone beads, and this might be hematite. I'm not sure. Little heart, stone. The problem is this guy here. What looks like a figurine of a hippo. Well, it looks like somebody took a chunk out of him. He's missing part of his hind quarter and leg in the back, which is very unfortunate. From the perspective of the piece itself, it's sort of pretty obvious that something's wrong. So what we're going to have to do is disassemble this and make it into something else. And in order to do that, that's going to be a lot of work. Maybe we'll make another video specific to that. The hook is nice. It's actually bright and shiny. And the beads look really nice. I'm not sure that the tiny beads will work very well for a 1.2 millimeter chain. Those might not even fit either. We'll have to put this either on a wire or onto elastic and make a set of bracelets out of it. I don't know what we're going to do with the big stones, though. That's interesting. I like the hearts. The hearts are very pretty. But yeah, this is going to get disassembled for its components and made into something else. So I'll put this in my project bin for now. Okay. Well, let's grab one more piece. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, this has got a jewelry tag. Cool. Take a look at that in a second. These look like jelly. But sparkly and all that. They all seem to be in place. Some of the mirroring has worn off. So if you've ever looked at the back of fake gems, a lot of the time they'll be either silver or gold painted over them, and that helps the reflective properties when looking from the front. Whereas a natural gemstone is more likely to have an open back and be clear, so to allow for light to play within the stone. This doesn't look bad. this is probably ferrous. Let's take a quick read on it. Yep, obvious. And what does the little piece here say? Let's grab my scope. I really wish I could do this on camera, guys. I apologize, I keep pulling things off to do this. But Lovisa. A very cute little script. Lovisa. Okay, so let's grab a card. Write that down so we don't lose it. And this is written very nicely. Lovisa with a nice scrolling L. And we'll put this bad boy on a jewelry card. He doesn't look bad. Oh, let's check the clasp. We didn't do that yet. I always want to check the clasp, don't I? It's got a nice extender. Really nice. Ending in a little bead. Clasp works. All in all, a nice piece. We need to evaluate and find you a new home. Okay, we'll put you there. And you're going to go in with Mr. Grogu to be evaluated for sale. Okay, baggie. I'm actually running out of baggies. I need to go to the store and buy more. Got like 4 or 5 more left. It's so depressing. When I go to the store, I tend to buy like 1,000 or so baggies. So it's a cost that I'm willing to spend to make things look better. Oh, I forgot my card. That's not good. Okay. And you go in here and on your way. Okay, guys. Well, thank you very much for joining us. If there's anything that you would like as far as jewelry, remember you can always visit my little store on Whatnot. That's whatnot.com or the Whatnot app, and just search for Vegas Valley Treasures, all one word on there. As always, I am Kenneth, your host, your hand model, your sometimes repairman of jewelry, your Vegas Valley treasure hunter signing off. Have a great day and have fun with your jewelry.